He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Vanderbilt's offense comes onto the field first today. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David.
There he goes. Got enough for the first. The 40. At the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Old Dominion's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. The running game built around this guy, Devin Roche. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
Snags it and he's open. Ramsey with the stiff arm. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
Man, you've really seen the evolution of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have.
4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10.
Whoa, 22, go, ready, go!
Catch in the middle, it's Harris. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Monarchs want to pick up the tempo.
Ready, go!
Scanning the field, it's Potter. It's complete to the left. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got it behind the line. It's Roach. And the defense drags him down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a 3rd down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals, because you know kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to impose their will with the run. And they're able to get him down.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
The Commodores line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Looking to pass, it's Potter. Going for it all. They went for it all.
The defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Monarchs decide to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and get...
Makes the grab in their space. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able...
Could be an alley. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Right back to the well. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Young. Finds a little bit of room, giving him a couple down to the 23. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. They're up by a touchdown here in the 1st.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. These two teams feeling each other out a bit, down 10-3 as they open this drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
The Monarchs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To throw, it's Potter. Fires to the right. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Monarchs will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. The run inside. It's Alexander. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process.
Maybe some room here. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Alexander. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. That is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. 1 period in the books, so let's take a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down.
25! Blue 85! Venom! Hey, Venom!
Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. Well, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there.
False start on offense.
Just can't lose focus like that. You got to know the snap count. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Dropping back, it's Carter. Flips it out to the back. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the 1st down, and let's see if they go for it here. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Commodores have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver going in motion.
Move!
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. He's there to make the stop.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole, so sit down, sir.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught! And he will score! Touchdown, Commodores!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the 1st half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And the extra point splits the uprights. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner will be knocked down. send out the offense to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive to...
Oh, he's got some space.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They go right back to it. Got room to work. Ball is loose. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back. And as an added bonus, they get the first down. The Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry up. Running inside, it's Roach. A stopping pull maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Stopped almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Tight end now in motion. Off play action. Fires deep on the run. He's got it along the sideline. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. To the air, it's Potter. He's going to take off, and he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. And the Monarchs will punt it away on 4th down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The run inside. It's Young. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your...
There's a crease. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down for this offense.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and that gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
The Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the run, it's Newberry. Turning it on. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Commodores will hustle to the line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he wants it all. Got it inside the 10. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Near the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, Vanderbilt.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal.
coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Let's go down to the sideline at Holly Road.
Here on the Old Dominion sideline, guys, the running back told me something to keep an eye on. It's just he's a little banged up and bruised up. Last week in that win, a lot of contact that he absorbed, and he said he's got to really fight through it here today. Not 100%, but I will let you know how it's going from the sidelines. Reese?
Howie will see how they caught, and he's got to move. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains and marked it at the 29.
There's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on third down. I know we're in the second quarter. They're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen here to build some momentum. Maybe they can build on that, drive the field, score some points before going in here at halftime, get a little juju going.
Looking downfield, it's Potter. Makes the catch, it's Harris. Timeout taken by the offense as their second. And they'll still have run in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Gets away from one, finds room. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage to these guys just outside the 10 of the 11.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You've got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays.
Touchdown, ODU. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
That was a huge touchdown for the offense there, just to try to get some mojo going here at halftime. It would have been tough sledding for the first half. Only a field goal before they finally got into the end zone. So obviously, there's still a lot of work to do. You're still trailing on the scoreboard. That's going to do a lot for their confidence, I think, before heading into the second half.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass, it's Carter. It's complete. Timeout taken by Vanderbilt. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Guys, the missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book. Time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. Let's start with the USC Trojans taking on the Cal Golden Bears.
Commodores will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Agnew. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. We check in with Holly Rowe.
I caught up with Coach Ronnie at the half. The message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who's tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Okay, Holly. Tackled there by the defense. The Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Potter. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. Still running at the 40. Still on his feet. Electrifying play. They set him down at the 32-yard line.
We always talk about yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does.
Maybe a crease. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly complete. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early.
Let it go!
Gibson on the option. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Direct snap. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion. They fought their way all the way back, and it's a one-possession game.
And man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time.
Brings into the open.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Split backs here.
Good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control.
There's some room. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Send the tight end in motion. They'll ride the hot hand. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Makes the grab. It's Sherrill. Shakes off the defender. They'll stop play here to tend to the injured Commodore. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, it's Carter. And it's knocked away, incomplete on third.
Hey, man, you gotta love the way the defense just took this field. Like, offense scores, cuts into the lead, and they had some juice, some energy, flying around, being physical, everybody getting to the football, and now forcing the punt, and a chance to give the ball back to their offense to do some damage.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talk about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Spins away from the defender. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Monarchs moving quickly to the line.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion because when he gets the ball in space,
Finding some room. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they make.
well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Trying to run, it's James. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
This drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Monarchs.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter.
Number 93 sets a kickoff.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room and none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Running inside, it's Alexander. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, he picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. It'll be third and long. Back to pass, it's Carter. Here comes the heat. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money. And as they get into the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Vanderbilt has it back. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. You've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run play action. Right down the middle. Got a man. It's Adams. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Plows through the defense.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Just feeds the running back. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Carter. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. They march to the red zone, and here they go. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. This time it's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating the ball down the field. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter, go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Underheat, and he gets rid of it. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Run inside. It's James. He's stopped for no gain again. back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to throw, it's Potter. He's got an open man. He'll get up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Got the back over the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
Makes the catch. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
And they trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
So now it's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's James. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. 4th down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance.
Here's a little room there. Makes it past the marker. He's got the first down, and they'll be able to run it out from here. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. It's one thing to execute early in the game. High ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.